No, recording in progress. Great.
We are being recorded.
All right.
Yeah, I'm Alex. So our first song is a mashup of two songs, I Know This Rose Will Open and I Am Light. We're going to sing them back and forth, and then there'll be a part where they go together, so you can pick which part you want to sing. I am light, I am light. 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 I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. I know this rose. I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. I am light. 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 I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. I know this rose. I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. I know this rose will open. I know my fear will burn away. I know my soul will unfurl its wings. I know this rose will open. I am light. 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 I am light.
Yay, that was fabulous, y'all. Thank you, thank you. I am going to sing a song that I learned, I think, in 1999, because my dear friend Lisa Martino, who is here tonight with us, and I worked at the Perkins School for the Blind and the lower school, and our theme that year, I think, for our little concert was nature. And so we were looking for nature-themed songs that didn't rely on the visual. And this is one of the songs that came up, because you can embody being a tree. It's called Branching Out. And if your body is comfortable reaching tonight, it's got the whole chorus is just sing it and reach it and sing it. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach till I know why. You'll get it. It's a great song. When I grow up, I wanna be a tree. I wanna make my home with the birds and the bees and the squirrels. They can count on me. When I grow up, I wanna be a tree. I'll let my joints get stiff, put my feet on the ground, take winters off, gonna settle down, keep my clothes till they turn brown. When I grow up, I wanna settle down. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach till I know why. When the spring comes by, I'm gonna get real green. If the dogs come by, I'm gonna get real mean. On windy days, I'll bend and lean. When I grow up, I'm gonna get real green. If I should fall in storm or slumber, please don't turn me into lumber. I'd rather be a Louisville slugger, swinging for the seats. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach till I know why. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach for the sky. I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna reach till I know why, till I know why. John Gorka.
Good evening, everybody. We are going to do our chalice lighting now. So if you have a candle or a chalice in your home, now is the time to go and grab that. And if you do not, then we invite you to put your feet on the ground and take a deep breath and light the chalice in your heart. Quillen is going to help me light our chalice as soon as I read the words. You ready for that? Okay, here we go. The chalice lit among us is a beacon of hope in a world of crisis, a beacon of possibility made manifest in community, a beacon of warmth through our interconnections, a beacon of light illuminating our shared wisdom, a beacon of connection by our being together. All right, help me out. Okay. Ready? Mm-hmm. Good job.
Thank you, Quillen. Thank you, Alex, for lighting our chalice. My name again is Matt, and I'm the Director of Community Life here for Sanctuary Boston, a community of vibrant worship and real connection. A few logistics again, we are recording, so if you'd rather not have your face on YouTube later, you can always turn off your camera. But we invite you, if you're up for it, to leave the camera on so we can see your beautiful faces, which is definitely part of the joy of being together. And we recommend using gallery view. We've got a lot of different worship leaders and a lot of folks contributing to this worship. And so to get that circle feel that we have when we're in person as well, we invite you to leave gallery on and see all those faces. And you can also now on Zoom move them around. So if you want to put the dancing toddlers next to each other or folks you know or folks you don't know next to each other, you can do that. But the point is to get comfortable, to do what you need to do to take care of your space, of yourself, to be present in this space, to show up for yourself as we show up for each other. We're sharing an order of service that has all of the names of all the worship leaders, so you can follow along with the readings and the music there. It's also got all of the lyrics to all of the songs. And a few other notes of welcome. You know, this is a different kind of spiritual community that as we gather here in Sanctuary. We recognize that Sanctuary is something we can find within ourselves when we need it, and it's something we can offer to each other. And so there are folks in this community that grew up religious, folks that grew up totally not religious. There are folks that are a part of several other faith communities and dues paying members to all of them. And there are folks that this is their only spiritual home. There are folks here who believe in God and those who don't. Christians and atheists and pagans and Jewish folks and Buddhists. We've got just all kinds of people coming together to journey together on our spiritual paths. And particularly for this Pride Month, we wish you happy Pride, whatever your gender or genders, whoever is your partner or partners or none at all, whomever you love, we welcome you. We know that it's love that makes a family. And you are holy just as you are, and particularly in this month of Pride, you are divine, all of you. With that, let's continue to welcome each other into this space with our words of welcome, shared by Jim and Augusta, and I invite you to read along with whatever phrases ring truest for you.
Whether you go to church on Sunday morning,
or light candles on Friday nights,
whether you've been hurt by religion,
saved by it,
or some of both,
whether you're brand new to spiritual community,
or a seasoned seeker,
whoever you are, whatever you are,
wherever you are on your journey,
we
we
welcome
welcome
you.
you.
And let's take another moment to welcome each other into this space. In the chat box, you can greet your neighbor. So take a moment to use the chat box if you're comfortable to say hello to someone you recognize and perhaps say hello to someone that you haven't yet met who's not yet a friend. We'll take a couple minutes while Alex offers some music. Thank you, Alex, and I'll invite your attention back for some more music.
So our next song is If I Could Talk to a Younger Me. And this one, I shared it with somebody, a friend from Sanctuary, and was like, isn't this song amazing? And they said, this song makes me so sad because I feel like I've just messed up everything in my life and it's rebuking me. And it's like, oh, sweetie, no, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. Where I hear it is it's an older me sweetly talking back to myself now, being like, you know, you have so much to look forward to. And so I invite you to hear it in whatever way resonates with you tonight, whether it's inviting yourself to slow down, whether it's to be bold. I invite you to hear what you need to in this song. Our rolling chair has rolled incorrectly. Yeah. All right. Feel the fear inside your chest. Watch it ebb and flow. The darkest hour dies at the dawn. First clearing's yours to reap and sow. If I could talk to a younger me, I'd tell me to go slow. This time on earth, it moves so fast, and when it's gone, it's gone. When it's gone, it's gone. If I could talk to a younger me, I'd tell me to be bold. Follow your heart like a bird set free. Dreams can't be bought or sold. Feel the fear inside your chest. Watch it ebb and flow. The darkest hour dies at the dawn. First clearing's yours to reap and sow. Feel the love inside your chest. Watch it overflow. True love asks for nothing back. Take this world, it's yours to grow. If I could talk to a younger me, I'd tell me to go slow. This time on earth, it moves so fast, and when it's gone, it's gone. When it's gone, it's gone. Feel the love inside your chest. Watch it overflow. True love asks for nothing back. Take this world, it's yours to grow. Take this world. Take this world, it's yours to grow. Thank you.
Our words of inspiration this evening come from Naomi Shihab Nye from her poem Famous.
The river is famous to fish.
The loud voice is famous to silence, which knew it would inherit the earth before anybody said so.
The cat sleeping on the fence is famous to the birds watching him from the birdhouse.
The tear is famous briefly to the cheek.
The idea you carry close to your bosom is famous to your bosom.
The boot is famous to the earth, more famous than the dress shoe, which is famous only to floors.
The bent photograph is famous to the one who carries it, and not at all famous to the one who is pictured.
I want to be famous to shuffling men who smile while crossing the streets, sticky children in grocery lines, famous as the one who smiled back.
I want to be famous in the way a pulley is famous, or a buttonhole, not because it did anything spectacular, but because it never forgot what it could do.
I want to be famous to shuffling men who smile while crossing streets, sticky children in grocery lines, famous as the one who smiled back. I want to be famous in the way a pulley is famous, or a buttonhole. Not because it did anything spectacular, but because it never forgot what it could do. Not because it did anything spectacular, but because it never forgot what it could do. What do you want to be when you grow up? Were you ever asked that? Do you remember what you said? I have a great memory of kindergarten orientation. I don't know how I remember back that far, but I do. I was standing with my best friend and she was crying. We'd been without her mom for about 15 minutes and she missed her. So in a valiant effort to distract, we were asked by one of the grown-ups in the room, why don't you tell me about yourselves? What do you want to be when you grow up? An artist, I said, or a dancer. My friend stopped crying, thought for a moment, and looked this grown-up in the eyes. She smiled. I want to be famous. I've never been able to figure out how people who have or regularly work with children keep a straight face when they say stuff like this. When I grow up, I want to be famous. Famous for what? Doesn't matter, just famous. Of course, she didn't yet know what she wanted to be famous for, or what or who she wanted to be. We were 5. We still couldn't comprehend that our parents did something during the day other than play with us, or think about playing with us, or wonder what we were playing, let alone what we might do someday during the day. And so I'm not suggesting that I think we should stop asking 5-year-olds what they want to be when they grow up. I think it's a beautiful question. I think it's an invitation to dream and aspire and test the waters through eliciting reactions from grown-ups. What I really actually want to know is why we ever stop asking. What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? How do you want to be? What do you want to be famous for? To whom? I have to say that being famous has never been particularly important to me. I'm competitive and I love to win, but I've never found titles, status, or power particularly enticing. And yet, I care about my reputation. I absolutely do. When I was a competitive athlete, I wanted to win. Not because I needed to stand on top of the podium. In fact, I hated that part, but because it was important to me that people understood how much I cared. I think we all probably care about our reputations to some extent, though it can be hard and a little bit awkward to admit. But perhaps it's as simple as wanting who we are on the inside to match up with how people experience us on the outside. An old mentor of mine served as chaplain at a center for grieving children and families in Maine. He shared with me the story of when at age 70, he finally realized who, what, and how he wanted to be. One day he was sitting with two young children playing a game. One of them had recently lost a family member and had brought a friend with them to the center that day. As they played, the friend asked of my mentor, "Who's that old man?" And the child replied, "Oh, he's the chaplain." "What's a chaplain?" He said, "Chaplains are like hearts with ears." Chaplains are like hearts with ears. And my mentor explains that it was in that moment that he knew what he wanted to be: a heart with ears. He knew what he was famous for, and he knew to whom. Sometimes it's the ways in which we are seen, described, experienced by others, those to whom we are known or even famous. The river, the silence, the cheek, the grieving child, that mirror back to us a tiny glimpse of the depth of who we are becoming. Becoming is, after all, one of the primary spiritual tasks of being human. The process through which God's will for our lives is made known to us and to the world by our very unfolding. For the closest, I believe, we will ever come to know God's will, if there is one, is the becoming, the blossoming of a person into the fullest expression of who they are. Like a sincere apology met with earned forgiveness, or a secret shared and held with tender care. It is in unfolding that we are enfolded. My dad, Charlie, is famous to me for bursting into tears whenever he is moved, which is frequently, modeling for all who see him that sensitivity is a blessing. I want to be famous for my tender heart, for not being afraid to cry in public. My mom Lorna, is famous to me for always keeping the doors to our very small family home open. The couch made up with sheets for anybody who was in need of a place to stay for a night or for 6 months, with or without notice. I want to be famous for saying yes, for saying no, for leaning in when things get hard. I want to be famous for making mistake after mistake after mistake and saying, I'm sorry. For, like the Unitarian Universalists I most admire, committing to work with an outcome I will not live to see. I want to be famous for asking good questions and listening for that which is underneath the spoken answer. To whom? To whomever I happen to be blessed to journey alongside in this life. When I grow up, friends, which I will be doing every single day for the rest of my life, I want to be kind and to choose love. Famous not because I did anything spectacular, but because I never forgot what I could do. What do you want to be? To whom do you want to be famous? We shall be known by the company we keep, after all, the people in our lives who are famous to us. We shall be known by who we are and who we choose to become. And so may it be, because we make it so. Amen.
Thank you, Tara. It was so heartfelt, and thank you for modeling what it is to be a heart with ears.
Yeah. So the song we're going to sing is We Shall Be Known by Ma Muse. And we're going to do some different hand percussion, snaps, body taps. Feel free to join along with us or make up your own.
We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle around to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now, it is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle around to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now, it is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. We shall be known by the company we ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds that change a life from deep within the earth. It is time now, it is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the world. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love.
This evening, Sanctuary Boston will be sharing the offering with ACE, which stands for Alternatives for Community and Environment, who are a neighborhood-based environmental justice and transit-oriented development nonprofit. They organize local Roxbury residents and work with organizers in the Roxbury community, statewide and nationally, to build platforms and offer resources that address systemic injustice. Some of their current campaigns include access to energy efficient housing for low-income families, reducing lead and improving indoor air quality for residents of Roxbury, as well as addressing out-of-state energy provider agreements, among many more initiatives. You may share your gift by giving to Sanctuary Boston via the links shared on screen now and in the chat. You can add offering in the notes to be sure your gift reaches the right place. Thank you for your contributions of all sizes to help empower local leaders in ensuring Roxbury and surrounding communities have equitable access to energy efficiency.
It's you I like. It's not the things you wear. It's not the way you do your hair. But it's you I like. The way you are right now. The way down deep inside you. Not the things that hide you. Not your toys, they're just beside you. But it's you I like. Every part of you. Your skin, your eyes, your feelings, whether old or new. I hope that you'll remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like. It's you yourself, it's you. It's you I like. I hope that you'll remember, even when you're feeling blue, that it's you I like. It's you yourself, it's you. It's you I like.
There is a love holding us. There is a love holding all that we love. There is a love holding us. We rest in this love.
Dear ones, these are complicated times, and we arrive here bringing our complex selves, the good and the bad, our griefs and our gratitudes. We invite you to take a moment to write any sorrows that you are bearing this evening, anything weighing down on your heart, and share them in the chat box. As burdens shared are burdens lightened.
There is a love holding us. There is a love holding all that we love. There is a love holding all. We rest in this love.
Many of us arrive here also bringing joys, small glad gifts, big celebrations. We invite you now to write any joys you're bringing in the chat box, as joys shared are magnified.
There is a love holding on. We rest in this love.
I invite you to breathe deeply, to be present with yourself, to be fully present with each other. I invite you into a spirit of prayer. Spirit of love that is within us and between us. Spirit of change and transformation. We were made for times like these. Times when things are changing fast. We're showing up here as our whole complicated selves, carrying burdens that seem sometimes too heavy to bear. Diagnoses too painful. We arrive carrying losses that are too much. Looking back on the struggles of this year, the losses large and small, looking ahead with anxiety and uncertainty about an unknown future. Spirit of love, Spirit of transformation, be with us in the unknowns. Be with us in the wondering. Be with us even in the losses and the grieving, as we're with each other. And be with us also as we're with each other in the joys. New grandchildren, long lost hugs, new connections all over again, the surprises and the magic of a spring that surprises us all over again, with chubby squirrels and beautiful flowers, with sprouting gardens. We are reminded every day of the possibilities of transformation, of making change, of sprouts in new places, of food soon to arrive on the vine. Spirit, may we be like the pulley and like the buttonhole who never forget what they could do. Let us show up as listening ears for each other. Let us show up as loving hearts for each other. Let us show up for each other as helping hands, redefining success, growing every day, always something new, but traveling together. May it be so, and may we make it so. Amen.
Make us aware we are a sanctuary, each made holy and loved right through. With thanksgiving, we are a living sanctuary anew. Make us aware we are a sanctuary, each made holy and loved right through. With thanksgiving, we are a living sanctuary anew. Make us a
May we sow and reap the seeds of change. And in this great turning, learn to lead and live in love. May we take refuge in our ever unfolding nature and undertake the spiritual task of becoming, to which each and every one of us is called. Go in peace and enjoy, my dear friends, with the knowledge that you are loved. Blessed be.
Thank you all so much. I have a small person here with me who has, at the very last minute, decided that she might want to sing along. Or not. I don't know. But we're going to sing a song that is very much a song about deciding what you want to be famous for, and doing what you want to do. And so this is by Cat Stevens. If you want to sing out, sing out. And Moira, if you want to sing out, you can go ahead and sing out. And if you don't have to. Well, if you want to sing out, sing out. And if you want to be free, be free. 'Cause there's a million things to be, you know that there are. And if you want to live high, live high. And if you want to live low, live low. 'Cause there's a million ways to go, you know that there are. You can do what you want, the opportunity's on. And if you find a new way, you can make it today. You can make it all true, and you can make it undo. You'll see, it's easy. You only need to know. If you want to say yes, say yes. And if you want to say no, say no. 'Cause there's a million ways to go, you know that there are. And if you want to be me, be me. And if you want to be you, be you. 'Cause there's a million things to do, you know that there are. You can do what you want, the opportunity's on. And if you find a new way, you can do it today. You can make it all true, you can make it undo. You'll see, it's easy. You only need to know. Well, if you want to sing out, sing out. And if you want to be free, be free. 'Cause there's a million ways to be, you know that there are, you know that there are, you know that there are. You know that there are, you know that there are, you know that there are, you know that there are.